Hello and welcome to Data Vlog. In this Excel tutorial for beginners, I will show you how to split text into multiple columns in Microsoft Excel. Before I proceed with this tutorial, it's my humble request, kindly subscribe to my channel to keep supporting me. We have this raw data here, and when you look at the cell data, there are multiple fields in single cell, like first name, last name, qualification, and salary. And I want to split this text into multiple separate columns like first name, last name, qualification, and salary. To split text into multiple separate columns in Excel, select the cell that you want to split, go to Data menu, and you have this feature called Text to Columns. And when you place the cursor here, you can see the dialog box saying Text to Columns, split a single column of text into multiple columns. For example, you can separate a column of full names into separate first and last name columns. You can choose how to split it up, fixed with or split at each comma, period, or other character. Now click on text to columns. Now you will get this dialog box, convert text to columns wizard, and we have 3 steps to go. There are 2 options here to split the text into columns. One is with delimited and one is fixed with. So what is a delimiter? A delimiter is nothing but a special character or a separator. For example, it could be a comma or a semicolon or a colon or a space or a tab, etc. The second option is fixed with. This option is useful when you want to split the column based on some fixed width, which means the number of characters. Let us look at this option first. Click on fixed width and click on next. In the screen, you can set up a break line to split the text into columns. For example, when I click on here, you're going to split data like this. First 5 characters in one column and rest of the data in second column. You can read how you can play with this separator or a break line. You can create it by clicking it here, just we have done it. When you want to delete this break line, just double click on it and click it again and you will get this one. And when you want to move it, just hold it and drag it across different positions. Now I'm going to place it at this position like 6 characters. Next, and what is the format that you want to split into? It is in general format by default. If there is any date, you can use date. And when you click on advanced, you can see decimal separator as dot, thousand separator as comma, and if there are any negative numbers, you can use minus symbol. Click on OK, click finish. As you can see, it has split this text into 2 columns by separating at 6 characters. From 7th character onwards, it is in second column. Now let us go back again. For undoing, I am pressing Ctrl Z. Click on text to columns. Most of the times, we play with delimited. As I said, a delimiter is any special character that is separating different fields in the text. In our case, each of these fields are getting separated with a comma and a space. When the delimited is selected, click on next. By default, the delimiter will be tab, but in our case, it is comma and a space. So I'm going to select comma and I'm going to select space. When you look at this data preview, you can see the result that you are going to get once you finish this one. And when you select this option, treat consecutive delimiters as 1, it is going to treat all of the consecutive delimiters as 1. Like comma and space will be treated as single delimiter here. Just keep the text qualifier as it is. We don't use this option. Click on next. And the data format that you want to see the output in. By default, it is general. If there is any special data like date, you can use date. And click on advanced. You have decimal separator as dot and thousand separator as comma. And when there are negative numbers, you can use a trailing minus symbol. Click on OK. Now in the destination, you have to select the cell where you want to see the output. For that, I am selecting this cell and click on finish. I'm getting this warning message because I have already played with this data. So when you get this warning message, there is already data here. Do you want to replace it? Just click on OK. Ta-da! Now you have split this text with multiple fields into separate columns. Also, we have eliminated the commas and spaces in the output. That's all folks. That's a quick tutorial on how to split text into columns in Microsoft Excel. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Kindly subscribe to Data Blog for more Excel tutorials, and I will catch you in another Excel tutorial. Thank you.